reason is we often think that, and I think I came to meditation for this reason too, that we meditate to feel better. But really, what happens over time is it's about being aware of what is right now in the moment. And it's not something that is encouraged in our society. And when we can do that, we learn one of the basic principles of Buddhism, which is that everything is impermanent. It comes, it arises, and it passes away. So the guided meditation that I'm going to do today is something that Tara Brach does quite often. It's called Rain. And Rain is for recognizing, accepting, investigating, and nourishing. And it allows you to be with the experience, and perhaps even with the most distressing moments. So come into your practice with a nice breath in as it fills your lungs, and a breath out to the mouth as your energy settles in and back and down. We begin with recognizing what is happening right now. What sensations are you most aware of in this situation? What emotions? Is your mind filled with churning thoughts? What is the felt scent? Can you feel how the experience is living in your heart, in your body, as well as your mind? So this can be difficult because we often want to push away what's happening right now. So recognize it. I'm afraid. I'm eating all the time because I don't know what else to do. Whatever you notice, really bring yourself into the heart of it. And the A is allow or accept. Allowing life to be. If you can find in yourself the willingness to pause and accept what is. Sometimes it helps just mentally say, yes, or let this be. And you might find yourself saying yes to a huge, huge inner resistance. At this point, I encourage you to pause and notice what is true. Trying not to judge or push it away or control. And know that there's no right or wrong here. We're all maybe trying this for the first time together. And the I is for investigate. And it's with a really gentle attention. Explore what you're experiencing. You know, in this studio, Roots to Wings, we talk about the energy body. So using your natural curiosity and interest, what are you noticing in your body rather than just your mind? Do you notice some tightness, some aching, some heat? And you can almost sense that there's this part of you that wants attention, that wants acceptance. And you might sense it for a second, and then it disappears, and then the resistance comes. And it's watching it all. You might even ask yourself, what am I believing? If it leads to a lot of thinking, just drop it. If something really distinct and clear drops in, I invite you to notice it. The N is for nurture. Letting yourself attend from your most awake and wise heart. What does this place most need? Sometimes it's helpful to put your hand on your heart. I know people who aren't used to experiencing this, it might be easier to place your hand on your belly. And then from this most kind, compassionate, awakened self, how can you befriend your inner life? Is it by saying, I'm sorry, I love you, it's okay? Maybe it's not through words, but just a thought and a touch of compassion. And if at times this feels mechanical, that's all right, because we never know when the human heart will be open. And if you can, just relax into the experience of breathing and feeling your body. Noticing how the thoughts continue to come and go. Noticing that you can continue to choose to come back to your breath in your body. Perhaps feeling that sensation that you're one wave in the ocean. and maybe smiling and letting go if you thought you were the ocean. Namaste. Although it's not quite as much fun to Om on Zoom because you can't hear everybody, it's a great opportunity for those of you who have been shy about Oming. You can really let it rip. It's like being in the shower. So taking a nice breath in, we're not ready to prove yet, right? Take a nice breath in, and something I want to remind you about is the Buddha is always talking about suffering in a way that we have life's experiences that come, and that's the first arrow. But the real suffering comes from the second arrow and the third arrow that we do to ourselves. So whether you remember to do the whole experience of rain, what I encourage you to do is remember that there's two parts to meditation. One is the awareness, and the other is the compassion. So as you go through your day and your week, even if as you're caught in whatever you're caught in, just pausing and maybe touching yourself and saying it's okay and showing some compassion. Because when we do that for ourselves, it ripples out into the community. Even in these times when we feel like we're separated, it works. So thank you for joining me today. Namaste.